Hello, I'm Brendan Fallon, and you may remember me from other kimchi endorsing videos like the one I did last week on sauerkraut. I'm really the last person who I thought would be endorsing kimchi, but since covering it for news, I'm starting to open my appreciation to it. I'm sitting down here, I've just had a very late lunch with some beef, some eggs, and yes, I'm trying this brand of mother-in-law's kimchi, it's called. First time I'm trying it, and I gotta say I'm quite impressed with it. It's got a really zesty flavor. And I'm the guy who goes to the Korean restaurant, and I'm actually put off by going to eat Korean food because I don't want to deal with the kimchi, and I'm someone who feels like he has to eat everything that's put in front of him when he goes to a restaurant. And the kimchi is just an awkward situation for me. This saturated red cabbage that I don't find very palatable. But learning about the health benefits, for one, it's got a lot of vitamin C. You eat this much, like this much kimchi, you're getting maybe 20% of your recommended dietary intake of vitamin C. There's this compound called SMN, S-methylmethionine, which plays a role. It's been used for a long time for digestive health, for dealing with ulcers, for different gut conditions. I mean, cabbage in general is good for gut health. And the fact that they ferment it, it also gives it for one, reduces the gas problem that you might get from eating cabbage usually. Other benefits, it's in the fermentation process, the bacteria are eating the sugar in the cabbage, and through that, it's producing lactic acid. Lactic acid has its benefits. This has one of the byproducts here, lactic acid has anti-inflammatory properties. Then it's also feeding the microbes in your gut. It's feeding this cosmos of protozoa, fungi, bacteria through eating the probiotics that are produced in the fermentation process. And further down the line, you have postbiotics produced like short chain fatty acids and also lactic acid again. And these have anti-inflammatory properties and gut protective properties. What else in terms of the benefits of eating kimchi, this fermented cabbage? There's another, it suggests that also we have this neurotransmitter, one of the most important neurotransmitters, the most excitatory neurotransmitters in the brain, acetylcholine, which is vital for memory and learning. Eating like something like kimchi has the potential to up your choline, and then there's no research really backing this, but in theory, if it's upping your choline, it also has the potential to up your acetylcholine and therefore possibly improve brain function. So those are a few that come to mind. There is another one related to, I forget the specific name of the compound, but it helps to get the calcium out of the soft tissue like the tendons and get it into the bone where it's supposed to be. So this is, of course, good for bone health. Haven't been given anything to endorse this brand. It's called Mother-in-Law's Kimchi. As I said, it's the first time I'm really trying it, and I really like the taste. One of the things about kimchi is that, well, these products, they say that if you're buying it from a shop, there's a good chance it's going to be pasteurized, and therefore it's wiping out the benefits of the microbiome, because the beneficial bacteria are being wiped out in the pasteurization process. I was just checking this group out, and according to their website, they don't pasteurize, and I get that impression from eating it because it has this kind of bubbly flavor to it, almost like drinking soda. It's got that kind of taste to it, and it's a bit of a taste explosion. I like the chili flavor to it, and it's gone well with my beef and eggs. I could get into eating this, and certainly for the gut health benefits. So it's called Mother-in-Law's Kimchi. Check it out. Check out my other video talking about the benefits of sauerkraut that I did recently. Great to share this meal with you, and I look forward to joining you here soon. Thanks for sticking around and watching this, those two of you who are still here. Thank you. I'm Brendan Fallon, and I'm a health reporter for Vital Signs.